In the previous topic, we discussed about how to add a series and a shunt element using a Smith chart, the circuit. So, as we discussed in the previous topic, moving on constant resistance circle adds a series element as shown in this figure to the existing impedance. For example, ZA is existing impedance. To that, it adds the series element like this. And in moving on constant resistance circle, there are two ways. One is in the clockwise direction. If you move in the clockwise direction, that adds inductor as a series element. The added element is a inductor. And if you move in the anti-clockwise direction, that adds a capacitor as a series element. So the capacitor will be added here if you move in the anti-clockwise direction. Now in the next, here we will see how to calculate the value of inductor or a capacitor value added in series with the existing impedance ZA. Moving clockwise from as shown in this figure, if you this is a resistance circle. If you're moving on resistance circle as like this, so from point A to B, moving from A to B over the resistance circle. This is a resistance circle. Resistance circle is value is equal to 0.2. Move from A to B. Then that means we are moving on resistance circle in the clockwise direction. You are moving in this direction. This is a clockwise direction. And we moved from A to B. That adds series element like this. And we are moving in the clockwise direction, it adds the inductor as shown in this figure. The value of inductor you can calculate using this equation 1, that is J omega L equal to J Z naught X. Here Z naught is a characteristic impedance of the transmission line and X is the reactance, change in the value of reactance. That we can calculate using this equation. That is, to calculate the value of X, it is equal to reactance at position B minus reactance at position A, because we moved from A to B in the clockwise direction. We have to note a reactance at this position. Reactance at this position means find the value of reactance circle passing through the point A. So you can see here, this is the reactance circle passing through the point A. Its value is equal to 0.2. So the reactance at this position is 0.2. So that is that we have to put as a reactance at position A. That is 0.2 here. And reactance at position B. Reactance at position B is here. So you have to take a circle, reactance circle passing through this point B. That is, this is a circle here passing through the point B. Its value is equal to 0.5. So this reactance at position B is the 0.5 plus 0.5. This is a plus 0.5. So you have to put a plus 0.5 here. And take it is 0.5 minus 0.2. So it is a plus 0.3. This X value you should substitute in this equation and get the value of L, that is the inductor added in series. So like that for any value of any inductor value you can find from the Smith chart. So to get the value of X, just you have to take reactance at position B, that is the final position where we moved, and minus the value of reactance from which we started moving. So that we started moving from A to the point we moved B. So we have to minus the value of A from the point B. We will be getting the value of X. You can get the component value L using this equation. Here omega is 2 pi f. It is associated with the operating frequency. Similarly, if you moving on the resistance circle in the anti-clockwise direction, adds a capacitor as a reactive element. So if you move on the resistance circles like this in the anti-clockwise direction, that adds capacitive element. So this added series element is a capacitor like this. To find the value of C, we should use this equation. This is the equation to calculate the value of capacitor C. Here the reactance we have to find. This reactance is given by, again, reactance at position B minus reactance at position A. For example, as shown in this figure, we are moving from position A to the position B on the resistance circle. This is a resistance circle. Resistance circle, its value is equal to 0.5. So we are moving on this circle, resistance circle, from point A to the point B, and it is in the anti-clockwise direction. So it adds the capacitor as shown in this figure, series capacitor. Because you are moving on resistance circle, it adds a capacitor as shown here. You have to find the value of C. To that you have to calculate the X value. That is this equation. So here reactance at position B. Reactance at position B means what is the reactance at this position. Here you have to take a value of reactance circle passing through that point B. So this is a circle passing through the point B. So its value is equal to minus 0.2. So you put a minus 0.2 here. And reactance at position A, this is the one, and say take a circle, reactance circle passing through that point. Its value is equal to 0.2 again, plus 0.2. So you put a here plus 0.2, but you have to minus the value. So it is minus, here is a even, it is a plus 0.2, it is minus 0.2. So the reactance is equal to minus 0.2 minus 0.2, that is minus 0.4. So we have to put that value here in this equation. You will be getting the value of C. Again here omega is 2 pi f. So like that, moving on resistance circle in the anti-clockwise direction, it adds a capacitor like this. To find the value of C, we have to do like this. Similarly, moving in the clockwise direction adds the inductor in series. To find, we should you should use this equation. That is about moving on resistance circles, to how to find the values of series elements added. Now moving on constant conductance circles, that adds the shunt element. So as we discussed, the moving on constant conductance circles adds the shunt element as shown in this figure. And again, there is moving on constant conductance circle. There are two ways. One is moving in the clockwise direction, another is moving in the anti-clockwise direction. So moving in anti-clockwise direction and direction adds the capacitor and series elements. So here, for example, moving clockwise direction, that adds the clockwise direction adds a capacitive element like this, shunt elements. Moving on constant conductance circle in the clockwise direction adds a capacitor in shunt. So this is a capacitor like this. To find the value of this capacitor, we have to use the equation 3 here. In the equation, it is 1 by j omega c equal to z0 1 by j z0 by jb. Here B is the susceptance. We have to find the value of B. Because omega is 2 pi f, Z0 is the characteristic impedance of the transmission line. To find the value of B, you should do this. Susceptance at position B minus susceptance at position A. Example here. So here if we are shown in this figure, this is the conductance circle. This is the conductance circle. We are moving from A to B in the clockwise direction over the conductance circle like this. We are moving from here to here in the clockwise direction, from A to B. To find the value of B, so there is a change in the value of susceptance. How much change in the value of susceptance? To find that, you should use this equation. That is susceptance at position B. Susceptance at position B is 1 plus 1. So this is a plus 1. Susceptance at position A, that is here. That is, you have to read the susceptance circle value passing through this point. That is 0.5 plus 0.5. And similarly here, susceptance circle value you have to read. That is plus 1. Susceptance circle value passing through the point B is plus 1. So it is plus 1 minus 0.5. That is equal to plus 0.5. So that we should substitute in this equation, equation 3. we will be getting the value of capacitor added in shunt with the ZA. Similarly, moving anti-clockwise direction on the conductance circle. So if you move in the anti-clockwise direction like this over the conductance circle, this is a conductance circle. If you move like this in the anti-clockwise direction, that adds a shunt element as an inductor, as shown in this figure. To find the value of this inductor, we should use this equation 4. So again we have to find the value of B. To find the value of B, it is susceptance at position B minus susceptance at position A. As shown in this example, we are moving from position A to position B over the conductance circle. This is a conductance circle. This is a conductance circle. So we are moving from A to B in the anti-clockwise direction, from A to B. So we have to take a value of susceptance value at position B. That means you take a susceptance circle value passing through the point B, that is +1. You have to take here, and you have to take a susceptance value at position A. That is you have to read the susceptance circle value. It is written here. That is a +2. So it is 1 minus 2. That means -1. So that value you should substitute here to get the value of inductor. So you can, like this, we can find whatever the value of inductor, we can find using this procedure to get the value of added element while moving on constant conductance circles.